Hi there, welcome back to French Shaves. It's time for a Sunday shave. And tonight we are doing the shave with the PAA Big Shave Southwest. This was exclusively released for the meetup in 2019 in Phoenix, Arizona. Brush will be my Phoenix and Beau brush made by Cadman. It's a 24 millimeters, sorry, tuxedo not in that. Look at this really beautiful white shimmering handle. Razor will be my Karve Overlander in aluminum with a 3.5 inch handle. It's the blue knop handle. Inside I got a second use PAA Strangelet blade, which is kind of a hit and miss blade for me. I did one shave with it 2 days ago and it feels a little rough. We will see how it does on shave number 2. It feels like the blades are not that sharp for my beard and skin type, and it feels a little bit tuggy. We will see how it works out today. I just had the soap soaking here. Gonna wet the brush. This set has been used a lot of times. I think I've used it somewhere between 40 and 50 times, and should just pour out the water, just see how much soap there's left. Not even the circle of death yet, and that just show how long those soaps really lasts. So hope you all have been having a nice weekend. Have you done something cool? I was up in the capital of Norway yesterday in Oslo in a bachelor party for an old friend. It was a great day. Really hot and nice weather up there. Great time. It's not that far from here, 100 kilometers. So roughly between 1.5 hour of drive. I did drive and had a mate with me in the car, so that was nice. The brush is loaded, probably way too much. Gonna add some cold water to the face, and I've got 2 days of growth. We have been celebrating my mother's birthday today. This is Sunday, so we just gathered the closest family actually and had a nice time eating pizza and cake and coffee and usual stuff. Really nice time. Yeah, like this scent a lot. I have a little bit OCD, so I keep track on how many times I use my soaps. I think that tub is somewhere around 40-45 uses. It will be cool to see how many shaves I can get out of that 5 ounce tub of CK6. Really pasty stuff. Gonna need water. Everything I've tried from PAA is high quality stuff. The one thing that doesn't really seem to work that good for me is the blades. I don't know where they are produced. I don't think they are produced in the States, but I could be wrong. In fact, I got no idea. If you know where the PAA Strangelets are made, please make a comment to this video. Some blades has worked really good in my vintage Gillettes. In modern razors, not so much. And it's actually quite a huge difference from blade to blade, I find. Someone has been really smooth, not the sharpest of blade, and someone is not sharp at all and really rough. This particular one. Was really rough at the first use. See how it copes with my 2 days of stubble. I like my blades to be really sharp and smooth. Astra Greens works a charm, Gillette Nassets, Sharks, Parma Sharp, pretty much all the Gillette 7 o'clocks, Gillette Platinums, Gillette, everything Gillette actually, every Gillette Silver Blues. I have yet to try a bad Gillette blade. Really creamy, dense, thick lather with the CK6. I clearly overloaded the brush. I'm always overloading and still soon to be 40-50 shaves out of that soap and not near the bottom. Probably half the tub left. So now the whole family are on summer vacation. So wife has days off from work and the kindergarten are closed for 4 weeks. So hopefully having a good summertime with the family the upcoming days. Really looking forward to that. Just adding water more and more. Let's rock with that. Lather all over my shirt as well. Usual stuff. Yeah, didn't shave yesterday, so it was really nice to get in a shave. Let's see how this blade feels. It's a lot of resistance. It feels like instead of slicing the hairs off, they're being plucked. And the first pass is always the most rough with these blades. And I did both by 100 of them, so I'm quite set with blades, and I don't use those blades really much because of this issue I have with them. That doesn't feel very good on the really dense growth hair. I do have quite coarse hair. That could be the issue, I don't know. But I heard several shavers saying they have the same kind of experience with those blades. A little bit dry lather actually, a little bit hard to rinse off the razor. I want to push, but I know it's not wise to do it, but the blade feels like they need some help to cut through that stubble. It doesn't feel very nice down at the sides of my neck either. So have you any of your viewers tried the PAA Strangelet? I really want these blades to work, but I'm a little bit on hold. Actually that hurt. I don't have any other blades just here, so if I had, I would change. But we're gonna finish up this madness. One more pass. And we will call it a day after that second pass. I don't want to mess up too much. Let's see. Quite a lot of stubbles left. And I really worked on my chin there. But still a lot of beards left. So I don't think that blade is any sharp. It actually feels dull. It feels like a blade you have overused, which should be changed out a couple of shaves ago. But then again, blade is really subjective. So I know several wetshavers have said that these blades works really well for them. And they get a close, comfortable, good shave. And that's really all that matters, what works for you. And that blade, skin, beard, razor combo is possibly the most subjective thing in this hobby. Going really light now on the second pass. Or else I will just end up with weepers. It feels like it just don't cut. If any of you really know these blades, I got several. I don't think I'm gonna use them in the very near future. It feels a little better at the second pass though, but that's because much of the growth is knocked down. But it almost hurts here at my neck. Not comfortable. And this razor is a really smooth razor. With every other blade I have tried in this razor, you don't feel the blade at all, and it just cuts super smooth. Not the story with these ones. Which is a really bit of a shame actually. Okay. Gonna rinse off with cold water, we call it there. And we're gonna use Alum actually, just because I can feel a little bit irritation from that blade. Yeah, and I get some feedback just after those two really light passes. Not a lot of feedback, but a little. Especially around here in my chin area where I had to use a little bit pressure just to come through that first pass with my 2 days of beer growth. Neck feels quite good, a little bit here. But mainly feedback from my mustache and chin area. Okay, we let that Alum sit for some seconds and rinse off the brush mug. And one last cold water rinse. It's not that often. Thing doesn't work at all for me, but those blades seems to be one of those things. We're gonna finish it off with a matching splash, which has been used the exact same amount of times as the soap, and you can see that the bottle is half full-ish. Give it a little shake. No restrictor, just an opening, so be a little bit careful when you pour. Oh. Nice scent. No burn, that Alum took care of that. Really nice scent. Strong scent, long lasting aftershave. Yeah, here comes a little bit burn on both sides of my chin. And you can probably see a little bit of redness there and there. That's all down to that blade. I'm sorry guys, it's the blade. It could have been me, but this time it's the blade. I know it's the blade. That's how much lather we have left in the knot. Just rinsing out that brush really quick down here before we shall do a quick recap. That's nicely rinsed out there. So let's just go through what we used in tonight's shave one last time. We went with Soap and Splash PAA Big Shave Southwest from 2019. Brush was my stunning Phoenix and Beau synthetic tuxedo knot from England. I think they're based out in Yorkshire. Phoenix and Beau, I'm not exactly sure. Razor was this beauty, the Karve Overlander, which never disappoints me, but it did a little bit today, but that's down to the blade, which just not seems to work for me. That's how it is. That was a PAA Strangelet on its second use, and that is going straight to the blade bank after this video is done. Yeah, I can see 2 passes and still stubbles there, and I really worked on that part. Still visible stubbles. So that's just how it is. Thank you for watching. please subscribe to my channel. Have a nice week ahead, and until my next video, goodbye.